In this video, we'll go through the best practices to correct a leaning tower. There are 3 methods you'll want to employ, with the second being the most important. We'll discuss how adjusting the clamps and legs to straighten the tower will correct the issue under most circumstances. The first thing that you want to be sure of is that when you raise each pole, you don't want to raise it to its absolute maximum length, but rather raise it to its maximum length and then lower about a hand width of space in order to reduce any chance of buckling. You'll repeat this process for each pole, but the amount of height you lose is negligible. However, the best way to correct any leaning is to adjust the legs. In this example, the tower is leaning to the right, so I'm going to reduce the length of the leg on the left side of the screen and then tilt the tower to the left in order to straighten it. Then I'm going to tighten the leg to keep it in place. I'm going to hold the tower off screen while I go to the other side and loosen and lengthen that leg so it's flush with the ground. Then I'll tighten. And at that point, the tower would be straight. You can visually check the levelness of the tower by standing back and looking at it, or you can check the monitor screen to see if the camera's view is level. If the tower is still leaning after using the first 2 methods, then as a last resort, you can alternate the position of the clamps so that they are on opposite sides of each other as you go up the tower. The way you would do this is simply by first raising the top pole, and then for the first clamp, turn it around to the other side and raise. You'll repeat this process for each of the stages. What's not seen in this video is using the cable, and if you want to clip the cable into the large carabiners, first clip it into the first clip, rotate and raise, and then you're going to skip clipping it into the second clip. You'll still rotate and raise, and then on the third clip, you'll clip the cable into the carabiner again. For each rotation, you'll want to rotate in the other direction so that the cable doesn't start twisting around the tower. You'll end up only clipping the cable into the first, third, and fifth carabiners, and at this point, the tower should be perfectly straight.